we think that the license fee is always going to be mandatory and that people do have to pay for it? Or are people now they've had enough? Are they thinking, I'm not doing this?
I think there will be some people that think that way, but if we look at the wider TV BBC gives us, there's so many different aspects to it, not just the news. They are good at.
Well, I'm not sure. They've got second-rate football, but
Yeah. But they host Wimbledon. They do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Like the BBC Sport is good. It's informative. They produce it well. News is always a hot topic. It's always going to be tough to navigate. You're always going to make some errors. Fundamentally, the fact that BBC is funded by the taxpayers makes this issue massive. So we want to pose the question in the comments. Does this ruin the credibility of the BBC for the future? And what does this mean for wider news outlets and the emphasis on not spreading mis and disinformation?
And the last thing I want to put to this topic is, and I think we should both answer this, is if this was the other way around, maybe not Joe Biden, but maybe Keir Starmer or Jeremy Corbyn, right? And the BBC or any news company that was state-run, essentially, or funded, basically tried to insinuate that something was said that wasn't, or well, very clearly doing that, I think the uproar would be immense.
Yeah,
and I don't know that. It's just a feeling, but I think if people tried to go after Polanski, for example, he's rising in the polls, I think it would be absolute insane uproar that maybe we're not seeing right now.
Is the BBC a public company? Is it in the public sector? Would it count as?
I don't, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
Us at the very back benches, I don't know that. But
Good point.
I know it's obviously not run by the government in charge, because that would be crazy, but it's funded through...
I'm alluding
Taxpayer.
to, is the BBC pushing a narrative on behalf of government is basically where I'm going.